man, Corey, do it. He ha 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 he ha. Man, you already know what time it is, bro. That's just time, bro. Hey, look, Squid Games, nigga, bro. I swear to God, this shit is so fucking good. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Thingos back again for another video. Today I am super excited to talk to you all about a new series that has just been taking over. Everybody has been talking about it, watching it. It's an amazing show too. This is one of those instances where the show actually deserves the hype and the praise that it's getting. It's not being overblown or worn out or just what they call it, overhyped at all. No, it's living up to all this shit and then some. Bruh, Squid Games, man. Squid motherfucking Games. Bruh, this show right here it is the truth. The plot, damn, the plot of Squid Games, the simple plot is pretty much these group of people who are at the brink of financial ruin. They need some damn money. They get offered to play in these games. I was mad as fuck the way I found out about it, because yes, I'm talking about you, Quentin. I'm shouting you out right now. I know you're watching this motherfucker. I was just minding my business, scrolling down on Facebook. All of a sudden, my childhood friend, my day one, this motherfucker had posted up a picture just spoiling the death of one of the main characters. I'm just like, wow. This show literally came out not even 3-4 days ago, bro. Like, come on, bro. We at least got a week grace period on new shit, okay? Before you just go around spoiling shit, all right? But no, you know that. Yeah. I went into this show with a major death spoiled for me, but it is what it is. You know, just try to avoid whatever spoilers you can. Just go ahead and get on Netflix and watch this damn show. I ain't. It's been a long time. I was just telling Oddduck here, bro, my brother, like, I haven't seen a show that made me like that. I haven't watched a show that has felt like this iconic in a while. It's like everything about it feels like a classic, bro. Certain shots, characters, the music that you hear in the background when shit happens, like everything feels iconic in this show. And it was just paced beautifully, planned out from beginning to end. The characters, they all like their endings all made sense. It was kind of cathartic in a way and payoff. Yeah, I was just really amazed by what I watched, man. Corey, like, let them know a little bit about what you thought, man.
I haven't really watched any like the Asian shows on Netflix before. That was my first one.
It's actually it's Korean.
Korean, yeah. Mm-hmm. I never watched any of those types of shows on Netflix, and it did surprise me.
It felt like a live action anime. Like it real deal felt like a live action anime, bro. And I'ma just go ahead and say this now, Rob, I know you're watching. You cannot fully enjoy this show if you watch this shit in English, bro. You gotta watch it in the natural tongue. You gotta put this shit in Korean, and you need to read the subtitles. Raw, uncut emotion. The acting is so much better. I was having a debate with a friend of mine about like sub and dub, and I want to watch something in like their language and with subtitles. You just like, bro, why would you want to? I ain't trying to work that hard, nigga. I ain't trying to read. Like, bro, what? Like, nigga, just put it in English. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why you going that hard watching it in there? Like, why you look like, bro, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's kind of hard to get him to get where I'm coming from. But I'm like, bro, y'all don't understand, bro. Reason I watch that shit in Korean. Reason I watch a lot of anime and Japanese, like just certain movies. Like, you know, The Raid, you know, the martial arts movies and shit. Reason I be watching them you know, and fucking Indonesian and shit, bruh, because like it's so much better seeing their actual acting skills and what they're actually really saying coming out with their language, because it's just like the acting just flows so much more naturally like that. Perfect example, bruh. I'm gonna try to do a terrible imitation, but just give y'all an example. When I first went over to my homeboy house and even like saw anything on this show, he had it actually on his TV. I walked in on him watching it. I ain't heard nothing about it yet, so I had to leave back out quick. But it was on that scene where they was doing tug of war. Now, spoiler alert. But you remember in that scene where they had to kind of run forward to trip up the people on the other side to end up to, you know, pull them off and stuff like that. Now, you know, remember how it ended on a cliffhanger, you know, before they actually finished in the following episode. But when they was coming up with that plan, they was scared, they was nervous, there was a lot of shit going on, you know, characters were screaming at each other, trying to like, they was panicking because the characters that we follow, you know, the main characters, you know, it was kind of set up as if they was in trouble, like they might actually lose, so they started panicking before they came up with that plan in the last minute to actually trip up the other team and stuff like that. Now, when I went in my homeboy room and he was watching that shit, he was watching it in English, and I shit you not, this is what I heard. Like, bruh. This dude was just like the girl, what's her name? Me now? I think her name Me now. The little annoying bitch. She was in English. She was just like, oh my God, we're gonna do something. We have to do something. We're all going to die. Just all proper and shit, and just clear as hell. And then what's his name? Sung Woo. He was just like, on my mark. I'm going to count to 3, and we're all going to run forward and trip up the other side. Why would we run forward? Are you crazy? Oh, we might as well try. Like that's literally what I heard. I was just like, bro, this sounds terrible, bro. But if you watch that shit in Korean, bro, they ain't playing no games. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, y'all don't understand, bro. I be in that shit when they be I be like, woo, what's going on, bro? I'm telling you, bro, y'all just don't feel that.
It's a certain level of emotional impact that you can't get when you listening to it in English, because it's just all off. It's like it's just off.
Yeah, it's like you don't get that natural oomph. You know what I'm saying? You don't really feel like
it don't hit the same.
You don't feel like the real stress of what they going through and nothing like that. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. I'm challenging y'all. I'll tell y'all right now. Y'all think y'all watch Squid Games? Y'all think y'all had a good time? I guarantee y'all, the majority of y'all shit watch that shit in English. Go back. Watch that shit in Korean subtitles. Let me know what you think. I guarantee you it's gonna be a completely different experience. You probably ain't got the patience to do it. What's wrong with you? But yeah, man. Watch that shit in Korean if you can. I guarantee you gonna see it. It's 10 times more powerful with the way they just be pulling out that. Especially episode 5. Oh my God! No one was left alive. Spoilers, bro.
That episode came out of nowhere. It completely surprised me. I had no idea that show would get so emotional like that. I had no idea that it was gonna get that emotional.
What the fuck? Like, bro, if you didn't like just care about characters or think that the actors was bringing it in the other episode, bro, episode 5 is so
everybody's time to shine.
Oh my
good acting just out of fucking nowhere.
Bro, a character that we saw barely. I think she got introduced like 1 episode, maybe 2 episodes prior, you know, maybe 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't see this chick that much, and she just had this episode to just let loose. I'm talking about she just had a personality that was quirky, different, stood out from everybody else, and her acting, like, bro, she killed it. I'm talking about If you ever gonna be in a show for just 2 or 3 episodes, you better act like this bitch.
Exactly.
Because she is memorable, and she ain't, man, what's her name? Scroll that shit up. We gotta get her. We gotta get her up in here. Her character's name was yeah. We had to pull up a list, bro. I ain't shit. You think I'm about to remember?
No.
Her name was there she go. Ji Young. Yeah, her name was Ji Young, and she was just chill. It's real hard to kind of see her really be any like scared or fearful of anything. She just kind of had this playful nature. She was real calm, collected, and her performance in the episode, you got to slowly see like her because it was cool how they did it. Because in episode 5, everybody was partnering up with people they thought they was gonna be working together with, but they ended up having to go against each other.
That was fucked up how they did that too.
Hold the fuck on! We going too damn far, too fast. Now these games are set up like these children's games that have dire consequences. For example, the first game they play is red light, green light, and if you get seen moving when the bitch say red light, then she gonna pop your ass and you gonna die. Like pow, you know what I'm saying? Like really getting shot. And then they got the second game, which was what was the second game?
Oh, it was the with the, you know, when they had to get the patterns, get the patterns out. When they
yeah. When
I forgot what it was called.
He was licking the fuck out that shit like a pussy. And what else? After that, they had
after that was Tug of War, right?
Yeah, it was Tug of War after that. So yeah, they had like these cool little kids games where if you fail or if you mess up, you're not gonna get a second chance, bro. They either gonna bust your ass with a Glock or that Rick gun, that fat ass long Magnum, you know what I'm saying? Or they gonna you gonna have to kill the other person that you're going against, or in some cases several people. You know, so either they gonna make you kill somebody or they gonna kill your ass, but you're not making it out completely alive from these games. Only one can win, only one can survive, and it's just, it is a wild ride all the way to the end, bro. I love how they do the characters too. It's like, bro, they break it down to where you understand all these characters, you understand the walks of life, where they come from, their motivations, why they doing what they doing. It's even this cool thing they do where like the game kind of like gets them at first under the guise of them not really knowing what's going on, and then red light, green light happen. The people that stay alive, they scared as hell, so they decide not to do the game no more. They get a chance to leave and go home, but then you see like the main characters kind of like realize they don't really have shit else, so they like, bro, why did we leave? And they decided to actually come back to play the games on their own accord, which was also very cool because you see that. I love how they did it like that because it wasn't like it was like they were against their will type thing. You know, they chose to do all that. They actually signed over their human rights or something like that on this paper. And then with their blood, I think it was, but no, it's to them if I'm being honest. But they also, you know, entered these games the first time not really knowing what was going on. But then, you know, like I said, they survived, they left. They had like this majority vote, they left. And then they actually decided to come the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know, they all decided to come back, and that's what made it that much more interesting because you know they were in it to win it, and they wanted to actually be in it. And yeah, you know, it was crazy, bro. Everybody had their own reasons for being there. This show had everything. It had emotion. It had like, it made you cry. It made you laugh. It made you bite your teeth. It had you on the edge of your seat. It had you rooting for characters that you liked, rooting for characters that you didn't like. I'm telling you, bro, this show had everything.
One thing in particular about this show, this could have been really campy and really cheesy. I've seen a lot of movies like this do the exact same, like follow the same formula, but they're not like that. This movie was good, like good, much better acting than it should have been.
Man, I'm telling you,
much better acting than they had any business to be.
Well paced.
Yeah.
I cannot stress that enough. This was so well paced, bro. Like it was just like the pacing was like I couldn't ask for a better, you know, shit. The main character, I also loved him as well. The only thing I did not like about this nigga was how he was with his daughter, bro. I mean, cause I liked it a little bit. I liked how he was with his daughter. You know, it made me root for him and shit. It was really just, I ain't gonna spoil it. It was really just the last final shot of the show. Like the last decision he made me want to slap the shit out this nigga. But yeah, everything else I really rooted for him. I feel like everything but the decisions that he made.
No. It's like everything within the game. Like when he was in the game, he made good decisions. But like everything outside of it, it's kind of some of the stuff is kind of questionable.
I know. Like, and it kind of begs the question to make me think. Like maybe another reason as to why he is choosing to do what he chose to do at the end of the series is because maybe he feels more alive in there,
at home,
or maybe he feels like he's more in control of his life. You know, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't care what the fuck you feel, bro. All that damn money you got, nigga, you should be feeling however the fuck you want to. You know, but answers to that in season 2. But yeah, man, they really got every type of character too as well. They have Deok So, the character we're looking at right now. He's the brute, like the Yakuza type character, the one that's definitely the strongest one there. You root for him at times, you hate for him other times, you hate on him other times, but he's definitely an entertaining character to watch. He's the character that's kind of like the main villain that you really got to watch out for amongst the players. But then as time goes on, you start to see that maybe he wasn't even close to the most evilest motherfucker that was there. You know what I'm saying? I like how they did that. You know, like it's obvious that he's the villain for the majority of the time, and then they just pull a bam on your ass, and you just like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? So it's good, man. I love how they do that, pull it from under your feet. You know, it's just so good. Like I said, they have everything. They have everything that you need. It's a character for somebody in this show. It's an episode for somebody in this show. It is a game for somebody in this show. It is a song for somebody in this damn show. But yeah, man. Any last things that you want to say to the people about Squid Games before we wrap this review up, man? Other than watch it.
Yeah,
but go ahead. Like,
it was good. I cannot wait for season 2, and I will rewatch it again in a heartbeat.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I said before, we were recently talking about how like a lot of shows and movies today just don't really give you that iconic feeling. Like, you know how like back then they had so many iconic movies and like scenes in movies and shit like that, to where they would always like poke fun at it in pop culture or in cartoons or shows. They would have like different characters do the lean back scene from The Matrix, or the you cannot pass scene from Lord of the Rings, or you know, shall we play a game or something from fucking Saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many iconic things in movies and pop culture and shit like that we've had over the years, like movies that just leave an impact on us, that just stick with us, and it's hard to find shit like that today. And I really feel like Squid Games is one of those modern classics that everybody is going to remember with high regards. It's just that damn good, and I can't wait to see more from this series. Nothing probably gonna come close to season 1. I'm gonna just say that right now. I just already got that in my head right now. Season 1 is goated. It is iconic. Like, I'm about to rewatch that shit probably as soon as we done with this damn review. But yeah, man, yeah, it's amazing. Squid Games, if you haven't watched it, believe the hype. Trust me, it is all that and then some. Watch it. And if you stay with me to the end of this video, to the end of this review, I really appreciate it. Y'all a real one, man. This has been your boy Thingos, Oddduck, giving you the review and our uncut thoughts on Squid Game. Tried my best to keep it as spoiler free as possible, even though I did want to go deeper in the shit. I'll probably save that for another video. But yeah, man, go watch Squid Games, and we gonna come back and we gonna talk about some spoilers and shit, man. Really hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a good day, night, wherever you are. And until next time, guys, peace.